Good morning, how y'all doing? This morning I'm going to read from the book of Joshua, and hope this blesses y'all as I know it blessed me. So I'm going to start a little bit before chapter 14. I'm going to read a little bit before on chapter 13, verse 32. These are the countries which Moses did distribute for inheritance in the plains of Moab on the other side of Jordan by Jericho eastward. But unto the tribe of Levi Moses gave not any inheritance to the Lord God of Israel, was their inheritance as he said unto them. It's amazing. That was Joshua 13, and I'm going to read that again. Joshua 13, verse 31. And half Gilead and Asheroth and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og and Bashan, were pertaining unto the children of Machir, the son of Mastis, even to the one half of the children of Machir by their families. These are the countries which Moses did distribute for an inheritance in the plains of Moab and the other side of Jordan, by Jericho eastward, but unto the tribe of Levi Moses gave not any inheritance. The Lord God of Israel was their inheritance, as he said unto them. Chapter 14, verse 1. And these are the countries which the children of Israel inherited in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel, distributed for inheritance to them. By lot was their inheritance, as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses, for the 9 tribes and for the half tribe. For Moses had given the inheritance of the 2 tribes and a half tribe on the other side Jordan, but unto the Levites he gave none inheritance among them. For the children of Joseph were 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim. Therefore they gave no part unto the Levites in the land, save cities to dwell in, with their suburbs for their cattle and for their substance, as the Lord commanded Moses. So the children of Israel did, and they divided the land. Then the children of Judah came unto Joshua and Gilead, and to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, said unto him, Thou knowest the thing that the Lord said unto Moses, the man of God, concerning me and thee, and Kadesh-barnea. 40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh-barnea to Ephi out of the land, and I brought him word again, as it was in mine heart. Nevertheless, my brethren that went up with me made the heart of the people melt, but I wholly followed the Lord my God. And Moses sware on that day, saying, Surely the land wherein they feet have trodden shall be thine inheritance, and thy children's forever, because thou hast wholly followed the Lord my God. And now, behold, the Lord hath kept me alive, as he said, these 45 years, even since the Lord spake his word unto Moses, while the children of Israel wandered in the wilderness. And now, lo, I am this day 85 years old. As yet I am as strong this day as I was in the day that Moses sent me. As my strength was then, even so is my strength now, for war both to go out and to come in. Now therefore give me this mountain, wherefore of the Lord spake in that day, for thou heardest in that day how the Anakims were there, and that the cities were great and fenced. If so be the Lord will be with me, then I shall be able to drive them out, as the Lord said. And Joshua blessed him, and gave unto Caleb the son of Jephunneh Hebron for an inheritance. Hebron therefore become the inheritance of Caleb the son of Jephunneh and the Kenizzite unto this day, because that he wholly followed the Lord God of Israel. And the name of Hebron before was Kirjatharba, which Hebron was a great man among the Anakims, and the land and rest from war. Chapter 15, verse 1. This is then was the lot of the tribe of children of Judah by their families even to the border of Edom. The wilderness of Zin southward was the uttermost part of the south coast. Their south border was from the shore of the Salt Sea, from the bay that looketh southward, and it went out to the south side to Caribim, and passed along the Zin, and ascended up on the south side unto Kadesh Barnea, and passed along to Arizon, and went up to Hadar, and fetched a compass to Karkare. From thence it passed toward Azarmon, and went out into the river of Egypt, and the goings out of that coast were at the sea. This shall be your south coast. And the east border was the Salt Sea, even unto the end of Jordan, and their border in the north quarter was from the bay of the sea at the uttermost part of Jordan. And the border went up to Bethkala, and passed along by the north Bethraba, and the border went up to the stone of Borham, the son of Reuben, and the border went up toward Debri from the valley of Achor, and so northward looking toward Galagal, that is before the going up to Diamim, which is on the south side of the river, and the border passed toward the waters of the Shilmish, and the goings out thereof were at Enogel, and the border went up to the valley of the son of Enam, unto the south side of Jebusite. The same is in Jerusalem, and the border went up at the top of the mountain that lieth before the valley of Hinnom, westward, which is at the end of the valley of the giants, northward. And the border was drawn from the top of the hill unto the fountain of the water of Nephtoah, and went out of the cities of Mount Ephron. And the border was drawn to Behelah, which is Kirjathjearim, and the border compassed from Behelah westward unto the Mount Zara, and passed along with the side of the Mount Jearim, which is Chesalon. On the north side went down to Bethshemesh, and passed on to Temeneh, and the border went out unto the side of Ekron northward, and the border was drawn to Sharam, and passed along the Mount Baliah, and went out into Jebneel, and to the goings out of the border where the sea, and the west border was to the great sea, and the coast thereof. This is the coast of children of Judah, round about according to the families. And unto Caleb the son of Jephunneh he gave part among the children of Judah, according to the commandment of the Lord to Joshua, even the city of Arabah, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron. And Caleb drove thence these three sons of Anak, Shishai, and Haman, and Talameh, the children of Anak. And he went up thence to the inhabitants of Debri, and the name of Dabri before was Kirshapher. And Caleb said, He that smiteth Kirshapher, and taketh it to him, will I give Ashaiah my daughter to wife. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Achashai, his daughter, to wife. And it came to pass, as she came unto him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field, and she lightened of her ass. And Caleb said unto her, What wouldest thou? Who answered, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. He gave her the upper springs and the nether springs. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah, according to their families. And the uttermost cities of the tribes of children of Judah, toward the coast of Edom, southward, were Kabzeel, and Edar, and Jagur, and Haganah, and Manana, and Adoah. I'm just letting you know, I'm not good at pronouncing these names, words, so bear with me. I enjoy reading the Bible, and these hard names to pronounce. It's not going to keep me from reading the Bible, and so just putting that out there. I love reading the Bible, and so these are difficult names, but it's all good. And Kanah, and Damanah, and Hadarah, and Kadesh, and Hodazar, and Ethnan, Ziph, Salaman, and Bilath, and Hazor, and Hadalatah, and Karath, and Hazaron, which is Hazor, and Haman, and Shemai, and Modelai, and Hozodekadai, and Hazaman, and Bazabalet, and Hazar Solal, and Barel Jabeh, and Bezshoth J, Bahala, and Ayam, and Azam, and Hotolad, and Josiah, and Homai, and Zilag, and Badmantah, and Sensenene, and Lebaoth, and Shemahim, and Hayan, and Hemraman, all the cities of 20 and 9, their villages, and in the valley Eshtaol, and Zerah, and Hashnah, and Zanoah, and in the Granim, to Puahe, and Enam, Jeremoth, Jeremuth, and Elam, Sokal, and Azareke, and Zeram, and Adalam, and Jidare, and Jerotham, 14 cities with their villages, and Zinan, and Had Ashiah, and Migdalgad, and Middelan, and Meshpeh, and Jekathiel, Lashesh, and Bozekeh, and Eglon, and Gabanon, and Ladaman, and Kadesh, and Gedaliroth, Dagon, and Nenam, and Makadai, 16 cities with their villages, and Ladneh, and Ether, and Eshain, and Chate, and Hashneh, and Nizib, and Kaliah, and Hazizib, and Marashureh, 9 cities with their villages, Ekron with her towns and her villages, from Ekron even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod with their villages, and Ashdod with her towns and her villages, Gazair with her towns and her villages under the river of Egypt, and the great sea and the border thereof, and the mountains of Shamar, and Jatir, and Zokal, and Deneh, and Kersheh, which is Debar, and Anab, and Shishamo, and Enem, and Goshish, and Halan, and Gilal, 11 cities with their villages, and Arab, Domai, and Eshran, and Jananam, Bethatab, Tapua, and Abkaya, and Aphumtere, and Kurje Araba, which is Hebron, and Zarar, 9 cities with their villages, and Maan, Carmel, and Ziph, and Jote, and Zeril, and Jokadam, and Zonaiah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 cities with their villages, Hanel, Bazare, and Gedor, and Meraeth, and Belanoth, and Eltilkan, 6 cities with their villages, Kirchadabelo, which is Kirchadogerium, and Rabiah, 2 cities with their villages in the wilderness, but Araba, and Midan, and Zechariah, and Nebshan, and the city of Salt, and in Edgray, the 6 cities with their villages, and for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah and of Jerusalem unto this day. And the lot of the children of Joseph fell from Jordan by the Jericho unto the water of Jericho, throughout Mount Bela, and goeth out from Bela to the Luz, and pass along the border of Archai to Atheroth, and goeth down westward to the coast of Jephthah, unto the coast of Beth-horon, neither, and to Gezer, and the goings out thereof are at the sea. So the children of Joseph, Manasseh, and Ephraim took their inheritance, and the border of the children of Ephraim, according to their families, was thus. Even the border of the inheritance on the east side was at Dor unto Beth-horon, the upper, and the border went out toward the sea to Michmethah on the north side, and the border went about eastward unto Tathnoth-shelah, and passed by it on the east to Janoah, and it went down from Janoah to Roth, and to Naharath, and came to Jericho, and went out of Jordan. The border went out from Tapua westward unto the river Canaan, and the goings out thereof were at the sea. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Ephraim by their families, and the separate cities for the children of Ephraim were among the inheritance of the children of Manasseh. All the cities were their villages, and they drave not out the Canaanites that dwelt in Karzar, but the Canaanites dwell among the Ephraimites unto this day, and serve under tribute. Chapter 17, verse 1. There was also Lot of tribe of Manasseh, for he was the firstborn of Joseph, to wit, for Machir, the firstborn of Manasseh, the father of Gilead, because he was a man of war, therefore he had Gilead and Bashan. There was also a lot for the rest of the children of Manasseh by their families, for the children of Bezalel, and for the children of Halak, and for the children of Azariah, and for the children of Shechem, and for the children of Hepher, and for the children of Shemadai. These were the male children of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, by their families, was Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Mashir, the son of Manasseh, and no sons but daughters. And these are the names of the daughters: Maleah, and Noah, Holag, Micah, and Tarzaiah. And they came near before Eleazar the priest, and before the Joshua the son of Nun, and before the princes, saying, The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our brethren. Therefore, according to the commandment of the Lord, he gave them an inheritance among the brethren of their father. There fell 10 portions to Manasseh, besides the land of Gilead and Bashan, which were on the other side Jordan, because the daughters of Manasseh had an inheritance among his sons, and the rest of Manasseh's sons, and the land of Gilead. The coast of Manasseh was from Asher to Mishameneth, that lieth before Shechem, and the border went along on the right hand unto the inhabitants of Netophuah. Now Manasseh had the land of Tophuah, but Tophuah on the border of the Manasseh belonged to the children of Ephraim, and the coast descended unto the river Keneh, southward of the river. The cities of Ephraim are among the cities of Manasseh. The coast of Manasseh also was the north side of the river, and outgoings of it were the sea. Southward was Ephraim's, and northward it was Manasseh, and the sea is his border. And they met together in Asherah on the north, and in Sherah on the east, and Manasseh, and in Israel, Asherah, and in Asherah, Bethshean, and her towns of Ibleam, and her towns and inhabitants of Dora, and her towns and inhabitants of Endor, and her towns and inhabitants of Tenash, and her towns and inhabitants of Megdal, and her towns, and even 3 countries. Yet the children of Manasseh could not drive out the inhabitants of those cities, but the Canaanites would dwell in that land. Yet it came to pass, when the children of Israel were waxing strong, that they put the Canaanites to tribute, but did not utterly drive them out. And the children of Joseph spake unto Joshua, saying, Why hast thou given me but one lot and one portion to inherit, seeing I am great for as much as the Lord hath blessed me hereto? Joshua answered them, If thou be a great people, then get thee up to the wood country, and cut down thyself there in the land of the Perizzites, and of the giants of Mount Ephraim be to an arrow for thee. And the children of Joseph said, The hill is not enough for us, and all the Canaanites that dwell in the land of the valley have chariots of iron, both they who are the Bethsharan and her towns, and they who are the valley of Jezreel. And Joshua spake unto the house of Joseph, even to Ephraim and to Manasseh, saying, Thou art a great people, and hast great power. Thou shalt not have one lot only, but the mountain shall be thine, for it is a wood, and thou shalt cut it down, and the outgoings of it shall be thine. If thou shalt drive out the Canaanites, though they have iron chariots, and though they be strong. Chapter 18. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel assembled together of Shiloh, set up the tabernacle of the congregation there, and the land was subdued before them. And there remained among the children of Israel 7 tribes which had not yet received their inheritance. And Joshua said unto the children of Israel, How long are ye slack to go to possess the land which the Lord God of your fathers hath given you? Give out from among you give you 3 men for each tribe, and I will send them, and they shall rise and go through the land and describe it according to the inheritance of them. and they shall come again to me, and they shall divide it unto 7 parts. Judah shall abide in their coast in the south, and in the house of Joseph shall abide in the coast in the north. Ye shall therefore describe the land into 7 parts, and bring the inscription hither to me, that I may cast lots for you here before the Lord our God. But the Levites have no part among you, for the priesthood of the Lord is their inheritance, and Gad and Reuben and half the tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance beyond Jordan on the east, which Moses the servants of the Lord gave him. And the men arose and went away, and Joshua charged them that went to describe the land, saying, Go and walk through the land, and describe it, and come again to me, that I may here cast lots for you before the Lord in Shiloh. And the men went and passed through the land, and described it by cities into the 7 parts in the book. And it came again of Joshua to the host of the Shiloh, and Joshua cast lots from them in Shiloh before the Lord, and there Joshua divided the land unto the children of Israel according to their divisions. And the lot of the tribe of the children of Benjamin came up according to their families, and the coast of their lot came forth between the children of Judah and the children of Joseph, and their border on the north side was from Jordan, and the border went up to the side of Jericho on the north side, and went up through the mountains westward, and the goings out thereof were at the wilderness Bethaven. And the border went over from thence toward Luz to the side of Luz, which is Bethel, southward, and the border descended into Atharothadar, near the hill that lieth on the south side of the neither Bethhoron, and the border was drawn thence, and compassed the corner of the sea southward from the hill that lieth before Bethhoron, southward, and the goings out thereof were at the Cathedral, which is Carthagel Arim, a city of the children of Judah. This was the west quarter. The south quarter was from the end of Carthagel, and the border went out on the west, and went out to the well of waters of Nephtoah, and the border came down to the end of the mountain that lieth before the valley of the son of Hinnom, and which is the valley of the giants on the north, and is descended to the valley of Hinnom, to the side of Jehozi on the south, and descended to Enaragel, and was drawn from the north, and went forth to Enashemish, and went forth toward Goliath, which is over against the going up of Adumim, and descended to the stone of Bahan, the son of Reuben, and passed along toward the side over against Hareba northward, and went down unto Hareba, and the border passed along to the side of Bethalogla northward, and the outgoings of the border were at the north bay of the Salt Sea, at the south end of Jordan. This was the south coast. Jordan was the border of it on the east side. This was the inheritance of the children of Benjamin by the coast thereof round about according to their families. And now the city of the tribe of the children of Benjamin according to their families were Jericho, and Bethalogah, and the valley of Keziz, and the Betharabah, and Ram, and Bethel, and Avim, and Parai, and Ophir, and Shepherahim, Manoli, and Elphinai, and Agabeh, 12 cities of the village of Gibeon, and Rameh, and Beeroth, and Mizpeh, and Shepherah, and Mozeri, and Rechem, and Iparael, and Ipil, and Tarela, and Zilai, and Iphlov, and Jephsuzi, which is Jerusalem, Gibeath, Kareth, 14 cities with their villages. This is the heritage of the children of Benjamin according to their families. Joshua was amazing. There's a lot of names in here, difficult names, but it's all good. It's powerful though. Just each name connected to the next name, and it's amazing. all the people and the lives. So I read Joshua chapter 13, chapter 14, chapter 15, chapter 16, chapter 17, chapter 18, yeah. So I hope this blessed y'all as I know it blessed me, and y'all have a blessed day. Thank y'all.